live now. And it is loading. Hi everyone. Let's see, when are we live? Okay, it's loaded, so we are live. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, Hisame Artwork. Hope that you can all hear me okay and everything is good. So today I'm going to play Bardbarian. And right now I am in the store. I don't have any money to play, so I'm gonna go back. Okay. So let's see. Oh, the shop goes back, so whenever you're in game is the shops. Let's go and let's play morning challenge. I'm gonna stick with these players. So this is the healer, the witch. She resurrects fallen enemies, and this guy shoots from a distance. So I'm I would say mid-level in this game. I've done kind of half the game. I have the raccoon pet, and I need to call on some helpers. And right now I don't have that many songs in order to call more reinforcements. As you can see, I need at least 60, and that increases as you play. So you are a bard and you are also a barbarian, and you have to defeat these bad guys. And as you can see, I have a pet that collects the gold for me. That really makes everything easier for me. Oh, I got some more tunes drop. I really love the concept of this game. And now I can shoot from a distance even more. Also have a town drunk that I hired to help me. Here the raccoon has brought me a fish to heal me. And this is basically what you do. You run around in circles and defeat the bad guys. This game is pretty old. I think it's about 7 years old. This was kind of the fad of the art about 10 years ago for indie games. This was kind of the vector cutesy art that was pretty frequent at that time. Now we're in the pixel art phase, and a lot of indie artists are making pixel art for their games. I'm not that big of a fan of pixel art. I prefer this type of art a lot more, so whatever video games we're going to make, it's gonna be something more similar to this than pixel art. So I started pretty easily by starting with morning, and as more of you progress during the day, the harder the monsters will get. Also, you have a bunch of songs here. My game crashed? Really? Ah, it's in my husband's library. Okay, I thought I had the game in mind. Just a second. I have to pause a bit. Okay. Yeah. Barbarian was in your library.
Okay, that's why I had problems with my game as I was streaming. Sorry.
Okay, we are back. Let's check the stream. Okay. should be back now. And I want to change settings. Okay, apply. Let's see. Our library, and sometimes we confuse which game is where. Sabotaged. Sabotaged by my own husband. The treachery is unbearable. Okay, call a healer and the witch and the ninja guy again. I really love, like I said, the concept and the tunes. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm gonna start with easy again, just so that you guys can go over this, and I'll explain some more. So I'm using my mouse at the moment to play, and I'm just clicking where I want the character to go. There we go. And I'm collecting zombies as a shield. So if I lose a couple of zombies, is not so much of a tragedy. Like the stones are going super slowly, so you can usually dodge out of the way. If not, you can use one of the zombies as a shield. Okay, and you have a couple of songs here, as you can see. So this is the shield song, and it helps me a bit. Like, none of the songs are 100% in strength. They are boosts. Also, you can go faster with the song of speed. And when you don't have a raccoon, that is pretty useful because you'll have to go and collect stuff by yourself. Now, I don't remember if the gold disappears after a while. I think it does, so you best not leave it forever. And as the fisherman, that might sometimes give you fish. And you also have the butcher, might give you some boosts, some healing with some bacon. Generally, the raccoon is gonna pick it up when it's spawned. Okay, and you have to protect the crystal of the city. When that gets destroyed, you lose the game. And of course you can get beaten up and you can get healed. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Got a good raccoon pet. I like that your pet is a raccoon and he has like a little crown. I think that's just super adorable. I think that's why I started playing this game. My husband was playing it, and when I saw the raccoon, I thought I have to play this game. Oops. Okay. So I do have my chat open. Whenever there's a pause, I'm gonna go check the chat and see what's going on. I saw I have a couple of people watching, so hi there. And also for those of you watching the recording, thank you for joining us and checking out my channel. We got a bunch of other cute games in the playlist. I tried to make a playlist of games that are easy enough to play for kids, and also cheap for the parents, and with cute graphics. If you saw, you have Mew Motors, which is a new game, but I also have older ones that are a bit more cheaper. You can find them on Humble Bundle. That is where we get a lot of our games. Okay, it's getting a bit difficult. I'm gonna try and say something interesting, but also not die. Okay, So he got shot by the... I have some guards on the walls. Licenciado Maximiliano, hi there. Max, how are you? Ah, got hit. Phew, okay, so you don't get much of a pause during this game. You can of course always press escape. That is the um, key on your keyboard in the top left corner. You can see it says ASC. That is escape. And that's kind of your only pause. If you do need to go to the toilet, you can if you press the escape button. If you are using a console, I think it's the menu button. Okay, gold, 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 gold. Yay! Woo. Okay, got more gold. And the gold, you will use it in the shop to buy upgrades for your songs or spells. And of course, boosts, new characters. Ah, okay. Got a zombie, no problem. I can lose zombies. You can also knock into them, but I don't recommend because you're gonna lose a lot of zombies. There is a limit of 6 companions that you can have in your party. So you kind of have to think in advance what you want. And also there's a limit of how many types of companions you can get for you. So you can't have one of each. I think 3 is the limit, 3 types of units. Yeah, so also I updated my blog. So I have in a new section, review section, and that is where you will find recommendations for a bunch of stuff, including video games. So my playlist on YouTube of videos that I recommend, you can find it on my blog listed as well. My top favorite games, top cute games. I would consider this cute because of the graphics, and also it's pretty okay. I mean, the violence is not too great that you might be afraid to show your kids this. It's not Silent Hill. It is pretty easy to play. In my list, I have games that might be too hard for kids to play, like Divinity or Witcher, things like that, so they're in a separate playlist. But easy, cute games like this, I've made a playlist for kids, just because I know parents are pretty busy and they might not have time to look for games for their kids, and since microtransactions seem to be the go-to type of game that a lot of publishers are going for, it can be, I guess, pretty stressful for parents not knowing what games to buy for their kids, because you know, you buy a game for your kid and he can't play it because he still needs to buy a whole bunch of other things. And I really don't like that. You know, you already bought the game, why do you need to pay extra? You can't really enjoy the game because you have to buy more stuff. Or you leave your kids to play, or you allow them to play, you know, a free-to-play game. Let's say like Plants vs. Zombies 2. And it's full of microtransactions, like a lot of the plants that were starter plants in Plants vs. Zombies 1 are now, you have to pay $5 for each of the plants, which I really don't think it's fair. Okay, so I added a song to have extra strength when I'm fighting these guys. That will make my range units have more strength when they do that. And also I have a stunning effect here. It is the space bar, or you can just click on it. And as you saw, I have also a map up above that shows me where the bad guys are. Where are you? Oh, that one's really nasty. He'll do a lot of damage, so I would rather lose units than let him get close to my town. Okay, let's see what other bad guys I have here. Oh, that was bad. You killed a lot of them. So the red ones are even worse than the other ones. Gonna have extra. Oh, no, 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 no. They got to my city. Die, 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 die. Okay. Whew. They took part of the life of my city. Ah. I wasn't paying attention. So the game will get harder and harder as you progress further. But if you get upgrades, you can get further and further along. And also there are some shortcuts and a endless mode. Let's see here. There we go. So I'm trying to see how far I can get until I die, and then I'm gonna go to like one of the higher levels. I think I got to night, and I'm also gonna show you guys some of the endless if that's what you're looking for. You can of course let me know in the chat. I do have my chats open. I am using Restream.io to stream on multiple channels. On YouTube, on Twitch, and on Picarto. The recording will be available on YouTube after this. On Twitch it only lasts for 2 weeks, and then it's going to be erased. Okay, that one. So I'm at noon now. So I've been fighting from morning until noon. Oh, I'm gonna start playing the defensive song if I get a chance. Here we go. Oh, my healer died. Rest in peace. You were a good employee. No, stop. Ew. So as you can see, it's getting more difficult. Yeah, so I was saying about Stardew Valley and sorry, not Stardew Valley, Plants vs Zombies and microtransactions, and how that really sucks, because I really enjoyed Plants vs Zombies 1, and I was really looking forward to the second one. And they pretty much done a online multiplayer microtransaction version. Which kinda takes a lot of the fun out of it. But this game, you bought it, you can play it, it's yours. Unfortunately, there haven't been any continuations or updates much for it. It's pretty old and it's definitive. I hope they do make a sequel to it at some point, because it's a fun game and I would like some other maps, maybe other units. Like reskins, like I don't need the mechanics to be changed. Oh. I'm very happy with it. Oh, I don't have any more healers? They're all dead? Eey, I'm dead. How sad. Okay, so now you can buy upgrades if you want. This is sold out. Let's see what else I have. For this one, I need 10,000 gold, and I have 11,000, so I can buy some upgrades for him. And as you can see, I still have some units to open. I think my husband opened all of them, because I do remember them. It's just that I haven't gotten as far as he has. Okay. Song of Speed. Let's see, upgrades for the town. I'm sold out on the upgrades for the town. This is where you're gonna get the pet and have the trunk. Oh, here I can still upgrade it if I had 7,000 gold, but I don't because I upgraded that unit. I think I should have done that instead. Oh, should have clicked play. Sorry. Okay, so I've gotten to evening. I've never gotten to night because it was too hard. I'm gonna show you the survival a bit and the escape. I'll try the escape and show you guys what's in there. Bacon can be the difference between life and death. Oh. Goldie, I like Goldie. Okay, I need to find some bacon, I guess, he said. This is a great place where you can farm some gold. It's not that much really, but it's better than nothing. It's fairly easy to play. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost died there. Yeah, okay, maybe it's not that easy to play. There are some butt clenching moments. My luck ran out. Okay, so I got... Doesn't say which sum. Oh, no, these are meters. Okay, so I almost got as much as my best. So that was the escape, and now we're gonna try the survival, see what's in there. I haven't played this in a couple of years, so I don't really remember. Oh. Okay, so I need to get units. Oh, you did unlock all the units? Good for you. I'm talking to someone in the chat. I decided not to put the chat on the screen this time. I think it's easier and looks better for you guys. If I don't show the chat and you just can focus on the game. So whenever it seems like I'm talking to myself, I'm actually talking to someone in the chat. And I'm dead. Okay, try again. Let's see what other units will I get aside from the magicians. So I'm following the exclamation points. It seems where the units are. Oh, I have my archers. He died fast. me some more units. Oh. There we go. Found one. I would love a healer. Beep. As you can see, I need to collect my own stuff now, which just makes it a lot harder. Okay, this is too hard for me. Oh, my best was 4 minutes. Okay, let's see what else I have to play. I'm gonna show you guys how the evening is, and hopefully I'll die in more than 30 seconds. So I'm gonna stick with these 3 units because I thought they work best for me. So as you can see, the decorum hasn't really changed. It's just that the units are a lot harder to defeat. And this is what I was saying, that I wished, you know, some more of the graphics changed. I gotta run out of the... That was a bad guy, really, really bad one. So the monsters do change a bit. I would say that you would finish the game in one day, like the other games that I showed you. In a weekend, you'd probably finish the game. There isn't anything in terms of storytelling. You're not gonna have any cinematics as far as I remember. Die already. Stubborn monster. Yes. Oh. I generally prefer some story games with stories that you actually also learn something from them. But this is okay too. Not every game has to have a story, it's just my preference. If you grew up in the 90s, you'll probably remember Wishbone. It was a little dog, I think it was maybe on Animal Planet. He would travel back in time and meet historical figures and have a whole bunch of adventures. So that's something that I like. Also, there's a little game about plant genetics, and you're a gardener. Initially, I wanted to get that game because I thought it would be really fun, but the mechanics aren't that great, even though the graphics are amazing. So, from what I saw, there are some games that they're working on them. They kind of have a bit of a Pokemon vibe in terms of animal breeding and collecting. So I think that's always interesting. And, more and more developers are trying to simulate real life scientific situations. It's not just fantasy and magic. So the rocket guy is pretty dangerous, and I'm gonna try and get rid of him as soon as I can. The rocket goblin is really bad. summon some more characters. And a boost. Okay, let's see where are some more bad guys. Wham. Oh, he got one of my zombies. And stun again. No, 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 no. Okay, die. So I think I did show you a boss fight. Yeah, I did. There was that big ogre guy. So at every 5 or so levels, I think when the time changes from, let's say, morning to noon and noon to afternoon and so on, you get a boss fight. Oh, the rocket guy, the lava monster, of course, was a boss as well, I think. So if you defeat them, you get that really big, nice chest full of looty goldy goodness. Eep. Run, 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 run. Good raccoon. Fetch me the gold. I wish they could hit each other, like that would be so nice if I could trick them to hit each other. But there doesn't seem to be friendly fire from monsters. And they generally are not gonna throw stuff at each other. Okay. I think that's the boss fight, so we're pretty close to it. If I don't die this turn, I think we'll might actually be able to reach a new level. Oh, why? Like, those guys are so big. Oh my god. Too close for comfort. I'm calling on reinforcements. Where's the big skeleton? Did I kill him? I think I did. Eee, another one. No, 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 no. The stun is always good. Ah. Hit each other. No, 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 no. My city. this was the last one. Yes! Okay, we're going for the big one, I think. So usually they're gonna heal when you're sitting, which I find it real annoying that I have to pause. Put myself right in a corner there. Ew. That wasn't smart of me. Seems like the healer dies. Like, does their life go to the other party members, and that's how they die? Does it work like a... yeah. Never noticed this before. I was always surprised, like, why are my healers dying so quickly? It seems when they heal someone, their life goes down. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I died. Yep, so this was as far as I got. Oh, and I got some nice goldie. 11,000 by upgrades, yes. I will upgrade the town. So if the town or the bar dies, then that's when you lose the game. So you have to be careful with both of those things. Yep, so this was Bardbarian. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you will like to play it as well. This was a game that I enjoyed. I thought it was quite fun. Pretty easy to play even for kids. The lower levels anyway. I think the harder, like the higher you go, the harder it's going to get. And as you've seen, I've had troubles and dying fairly quickly myself. So yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching. The next stream is going to be Wednesday, and I'm gonna be streaming the last comic book page of Niels Feynman for this year, and then we're going to take a break and post new comic book pages in January. And this was my last game stream as well for this year, and we will resume everything in January. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for your support, and see you guys next year. So happy holidays everyone. Bye bye.